Today, we will be reacting to a Tier 3 Patreon pick of the month. This one is brought to us by our friend H. Tan. Hello, thank you very, very much for this request because what he requested is, in fact, more Florence and the Machine. The song is called Big God. Never heard of it before, but it was uploaded 8 years ago, 22 million views. Incredible! Guys, the best way to support Florence and the Machine, go check out their content on their official YouTube page. Make sure to expand the description and click on all the links. It's the best free way to support your favorite artist. As for me, what I'll be doing is interpreting a final summary of what I think the song is about. And we will go from there. I like to talk about the instrumentals in it too, so I'll also be doing that. For now, thank you so very, very much for being here. Let's go ahead and get started. Welcome back to Abigail Reacts.
View discretion is advised. Levels of hype, chaos, and good vibes may exceed normal limits. Thank you for your cooperation, and enjoy the show.
We going straight in.
All right, guys, just a friendly reminder, I do all of my reactions completely blind and on the first and only take, so let's go ahead and dive right in. Oh, I'll only pause twice. Forgot to say that. Oh, piano.
You need a big God, big enough to hold your love. You need a big God, big enough to fill you up. You keep me up at night to my messages, you do not reply. You know I still like you the most, the best of the best and the worst of the worst. Well, you can never know the places that I go. I still like you the most. You'll always be my favorite ghost. You need a big God, big enough to hold your love.
Now there's some strings, forget about it. Very interesting start to this song. I do feel like it's going to build very, very shortly. We got some of my favorite instruments already being incorporated into this song. But I think it really starts off quite moody and almost ritualistic, just in the way that they're moving. I think the first thing I'd point out is that it definitely doesn't feel like any normal pop song. It feels darker, slower, definitely more dramatic. We're building to something huge. I can feel it already, even at this first pause. It's almost like we're stepping into some kind of emotional storm. And I think the piano had a big part in that. It has this heavy, spacious feeling, almost like each note is being carefully played, instead of just filling, empty space. And I love that we are on the deeper end of the piano as well. It just creates a more dramatic tone. I think Florence's voice, gosh, she does a few vocal runs that really stand out to me. They kind of give me chills. I love her vibrato because it's so different and fast. I always mention it when I hear her. But in this song, she sounds like she's calling out for something huge, something that can actually hold all of this emotion that she's carrying. I'm just not sure what yet. So I have to hear a little bit more to really figure that part out. But yeah, very, very interesting. I do need to pay a little bit more attention to the lyrics. I find myself intrigued by the choreography that we're seeing so far. So I'll keep listening to the lyrics and I'll try my best to come up with a decent summary of what I think the song is about at the end. And until then, I'll keep taking some notes, maybe in case you see me looking down once or twice, so I can give you what I think the song is about. I'm not quite there yet, still a little lost, but it's because I was very distracted by the visuals. Very intriguing choreography by these ladies. I'm gonna go back 5 seconds, or not, because it's not letting me. Let me go back 5 seconds, as I always do between pauses, just because I don't want to miss anything. So let's go ahead and hear a little bit more. Let's keep going.
You need a big God,
Drums
big enough to fill you up.
for the first time. Go ahead,
Sometimes I think it's
pizzicato.
getting better, and then it gets much worse. Is it just part of the process? Well, Jesus Christ, it hurts. Though I know I should know better, well, I can make this work. Is it just part of the process? Well, Jesus Christ, it hurts.
Whoa! Interesting backing layers here around her voice.
Need a big God, big enough to hold your love. Need a
Tremolo.
big God, big enough to fill you up.
Okay, let's stop it there for my second pause. How interesting everything that I'm hearing instrumentally in this song. Not to mention all the lyrics here, interpretations are brewing, but I'm not quite there yet. I will be by the end of the song. But I think during this segment here, the song is starting to feel a little more physical here. You know, you can hear the drums come in for the first time in this segment that I just unpaused. And I think that's important because it's kind of giving the song that stomping, almost uh ceremonial feeling. You know what I mean? It's not, I mean, it starts off like a light beat, but it it feels like it's building like a march or something. And then what I noticed as we proceeded, these darker backing layers that are around her voice. It sounded so cool. It was almost like choir like vocals, or atmospheric vocal textures that kind of made it floaty in the back. It was really cool to hear that underneath her already incredible voice, because they make the whole thing feel bigger and definitely more spiritual. Um I love it, man. So far, this production has a mix of pop, but also like soul and gospel, and dramatic pop, maybe energy. I'm not sure, but it's still in a very Florence kind of way. So with a lot of emotional, strange and intense vibes. It was very interesting so far. And yet, when we talk about the emotion, it feels to me like there's a lot of ache behind it. She can sound so powerful without just belting the whole time. This is powerful, and she doesn't have to yell at us. There's this feeling, in fact, of restraint, like she's holding back something massive, which I'm waiting for. Since this is my final pause, we'll go ahead and let it play out until the end. Maybe that's when it'll happen, but we'll see as we keep going. This is very interesting. I do feel like something big is about to happen. So let me go back 5 seconds here. That was my second and final pause, which means from now on, we'll go ahead and let it play out until the end. I'm very curious to hear the outro, the epic climax of the song, and how we are here and how we go to that outro. Let's find out. Let's go ahead and play it out until the end. Love the pizzicato. it ends. Hmm. And then some ambience by the Cards. 2018. Okay. All right. All right. So it definitely built like I thought it was going to. As it kept building, the arrangement was almost overwhelming, but in a good way. Like it had the piano, the percussion became more intense. Then they added some bassy low end. I heard a little bit of brass in there too. These layered background vocals, which I found really helped to build that massive dramatic weight. And it just the way that it was just circling all around her was really well done. I think what makes this work is how raw Florence sounds when she sings. And I think that's just her. That's just what she does. Her voice has such power. But towards the end there, it also kind of had this cracked emotional edge to it. I didn't really vibe with it at that very end. I'd probably listen to it one more time and see how it connects to the emotion behind it. But I mean, regardless, if that's just me being picky, looking for something that wasn't perfect, honestly. But besides that, it just felt so huge and dramatic. And it felt like the emotion was too big for one person to carry all at once, you know? So I do feel that it just felt so dramatic, almost spiritual. I really thought the piano and the percussion made it feel heavy and ritualistic. And Florence's voice, my goodness, it just sounds like she's not singing about needing love. She's begging for something big enough to survive it. So all that being said, what I think the song is actually about, if I were to summarize it in a few sentences here, Big God is about craving love or craving love or presence is what I meant to say. Sorry. That's big enough to fill this emotional emptiness that she describes, you know? It's dramatic, it's a little obsessive, it's aching and longing. And Florence was stuck between the rejection and maybe spiritual sized need. It's like the absence of this person has become something almost religious. So it was very intense. I thought she portrayed that intensity perfectly. And the choreography was out of this world. It was, I don't know if it was one shot. I don't know. I almost said that, but I was so distracted by the choreography that I'm unsure. But you guys let me know. Regardless, it was a very interesting song. Thank you so very much to H-Ton for this request. If you were to ask me what was my favorite part, it was the dramatics of it. It was the emotion behind the delivery of her performance. Although the choreography was really cool. I keep talking about the choreography. So lots of things that I really liked about it. Thank you so very much for watching, guys. Feel free to let me know your favorite part of the song in the comment section down below. I quite literally check my comments every single night. If you'd like to have a conversation with me, that's where I'll be. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this reaction, please like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to check out the Patreon link as well as the Discord link in the description below. And I will see you next time. Bye.